Hello friends, welcome to SDVT by Abhijit. In today's video, we are talking about the scenario based interview questions in software testing. So, the scenario based interview questions are the real time questions which are asked by interviewer in nowadays, because in software testing there is a tough competition for the testers, and interviewer may ask you the real time questions which are work flow in a software company. So let's take a quick look on a real-time scenario based interview question in software testing. So the first question is, after understanding the SRS or US, what you do? So SRS is a system specifications document and US is a user story. So after understanding these both, what you do? So after understanding requirement document or user story, I proceed to write a test cases related to the same. So the answer for this question is after understanding a system specification document, you are started to writing a test case on it, and if you found any query, then you discuss to your senior manager or your business analyst. So move towards next question. What is a review? So the review is a meeting in which work product is verified by set of members. So the review is it's a meeting after any work completed. So some of your peers take a validation on them and take the review, the work is to be done corrected or not. So the next question is, how much information you can review in one day? So this is also a scenario based question. The interviewer want to check if is you done a real work on a software in a team or not. So some nowadays some peoples are getting some fake experience and try to work in a IT company. So the interviewer also asking a scenario based question to they can verify the candidate by asking this type of question. So how much information you can review in one day? So the answer for this question, per hour we review around 10 to 20 pages. It is documentation, if it is documentation, and 20 lines of code. So answer for this question is, take a screenshot of this. If the interviewer asks you, you are able to give the answer for this question. So next question is, how do you say review was successful? So if reviewer prepares well before the review and provides good comments. So if your code is reviewed by anyone and there is no negative comments on this, so this is to be take the review was completed successfully. Next question, what is a code review? So code review is a process of reviewing the code written. Code review are conducted for the code developed by a developer. So when a developer develops a code to developing a software, the code is reviewed by some peer or test manager or a coding expert. So that code is correct or not. And also the code written by my automation tester was reviewed by anyone in our company. What is the entry for release? When any module or any feature or any software was built, so there is an entry criteria to release that software. So the criteria is that system testing result must show that all requirements are completed. So all the requirements in our functional document was completed. Alpha and beta testing are completed. So at the time of releasing, we conduct a testing, we know that is acceptance testing was completed. All medium and above severity bugs must be fixed. So all bugs are fixed. The release package is available. So the package available from our test manager and BA, the project is completed and released to the user or customer. Do you run all regression tests for every bug fixed? So what is regression testing? So regression testing is a testing all the features when every bug was fixed. So interviewer asks in this question, do you run all regression tests for every bug fix? So the answer for this, no, I didn't run regression test cases for every fixed bug. So the The answer is no. I run regression test once for every sprint, so it is needed much to run soon. So not no need to run the regression test suite after every fixed bug. It is upon us that we will run regression suite after a sprint or in every fixed bug. Where do you write test cases? So the answer for this question is, depending on the project, we can write test cases in an Excel or in Jira. We are using Excel sheet for writing test cases, but you are aware about both. You know the both condition, writing test cases in Jira and Excel sheet also. Next question, how do you know the test cases are completed? So answer is, we follow approaches to ensure that test cases are completed. So the approach is review. When the reviewer says that all test case, your test case sheet contains all the possible test cases and your RTM was familiar to the requirements, then we said that the test cases are completed. What is the entry criterion for test closure? So to close the test after the execution of all test cases, what is the entry criteria? So after all requirement, test cases pass and no major bugs. So there is a no severe bugs, then we consider that we need to close the test. Do you update the test case after receiving build based on the application screen? So during answer for this question is, during execution, if we feel any test case requires an update, we do, but inform to Scrum meeting. So if this condition was happen after receiving a build based on the application screen, so you need to conduct meeting with your Scrum master. What is the percentage of positive and negative test cases in you write? So the answer is depend upon your requirement for this question, the percentage of positive and negative test cases. Then but you are aware that there are required maximum test case for positive test cases and minimum for negative. So you can say that the 70% of my test case are positive and 40 to 60% are negative. Next question, how do you find whether a test case is good test case or bad test case? So answer is, a good test case is one which finds the bug or one which high probability to finding the bug. So test case should be a clear cut that there is a bug available, the bug was find by that test cases is a good test cases. If a test cases is containing only the functionality checking or validating some functionality by opening and closing the drop down or a checkbox, so that is not a good test case. So test case is a need to thoroughly test the functionality. So these are the real time scenario based interview questions I have shared to you. So please watch this video till end and consider this question for your interview. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.